The question's in New York with the Jets, where Caesars has them at 5.5. It's going to be about Zach Wilson, fair or not. And when you start the draft like this, B-Max, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Jermaine Johnson, Breece Hall, and then Jeremy Ruckert, it feels like Zach Wilson might be out of reasons to complain if things don't go his way. Is it unfair? Maybe year two. But what are the expectations for Zach Wilson and Robert Saleh as they head into their second year together in New York?
He better ball out. There's no excuses. Nobody cares about you being year two in the league. The same can be said for the head coach, Robert Saleh. They got to make things happen based on what they've done. Spending money, the draft picks they hit on. Everything was a success for the Jets. So I have them going over. And get this, 5.5 is the win total. Brady, I have them winning 7 ball games. Yes, 7 ball games. It's time that we give the Jets fans something to be optimistic about. Let them enjoy their offseason. So what? Guess what? I'm going to make them enjoy their offseason. The winnable games I have, Brady, hear me out before you just start rolling your eyes at me. The winnable games, at least one against Miami. I see a split. That happens. Chicago, you get Cleveland, and you might get the Browns without Deshaun Watson. You get Seattle. You got Jacksonville. You got Detroit. And they might split one with the Patriots as well. Right? So those are all winnable ball games. That's 6. That's 6. Yeah. That's 7. That's 7. Miami, Chicago, Cleveland, Seattle, Jacksonville, Detroit, New England.
Yeah, you're obviously more optimistic than I am. Here's my thing is I'm just going to call questioning the math of all this. You've been getting out a lot of wins, B-Mac. I'm not sure if you add up the wins and losses of all the teams and all the games you've picked that you're going to equate out to it being even for everyone. You may have to check that math, but I will say this. I've got them going under this number at 5 wins, and here's why. Their season's going to be over before they get to the bye. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Their bye comes November 13th, and they've got to play Baltimore. They've got to play basically almost the entire AFC North to start the season. They might go 0-4. And then you've got that winnable game versus the Dolphins. Great, they get to host them. They're going to feel pretty desperate and pretty beat up after an 0-4 start. Then the Packers, a trip out to the Denver Broncos with Russell Wilson. The Patriots, Bills. I mean, there's a realistic scenario where they're 1-8 here. Maybe 0-9. I mean, as good as the roster has improved, I just haven't been a believer in Zach Wilson. I think this is an unbelievably difficult schedule that lightens up in the second half, but they could be decimated by that point. So I've got them winning 5 games and probably going back to the drawing board at the quarterback position in the 2023 draft.
All right, so here's what we found out. That Brady hates all things New York. Daniel Jones, Zach Wilson. I did the math, Brady. I got the Jets winning 7 games. It comes out to 272 total when you get through this whole thing. I feel great about the Jets. For now.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.